It's time for another liberal losing it, and today we're looking at Rosie O'Donnell blames MAGA and then apologizes, and also some TDS, Trump derangement syndrome.
Rosie O'Donnell, everyone. Rosie O'Donnell falsely claims that the trans Minnesota Catholic killer was a white guy, Republican, MAGA person, white supremacist. Here we go.
So about the Minnesota shooting, and it brought me right back to Columbine in 1999 when I just could not get it through my head that students in America were shooting each other in schools. And this was a church inside a Catholic school. And what do you know, it was a white guy, Republican.
No. First off, don't forget, the media keep on saying that the motive is a mystery, when in reality, the shooter just posted a picture of the gun that says eliminate Donald Trump. Why did the media such as the New York Post or the New York Times, whatever, says the motive is a mystery when there's evidence of it? Why is that, folks?
MAGA person. What do you know? White supremacist. So about the...
Good Lord. Good Lord. It really is amazing. Donald Trump's ability to break people, and then Donald Trump's ability to break people so many years ago, only to see them still be broken to this day. She's literally moved out of the country. She's so stupid. He had written on the gun to you-know-what to Donald Trump, to end Donald Trump.
Yeah, they did. This is what happens. The liberal keep on saying that the motive is unknown, and the only motive they have is white supremacists. And guess what? Rosie O'Donnell apologized.
Rosie O'Donnell. That's right. Rosie O'Donnell has apologized to MAGA. You guys want to hear Rosie O'Donnell's apology to MAGA? Here it is right here.
Hi, everybody. It's Rosie O'Donnell, star of the Flintstones. Listen, I have a cold sore. I know. Happens.
Ah!
Get run down, you know? Anyway, I know a lot of you were very upset about the video I made before I went away for a few days. I didn't go online and haven't seen them till today, but you are right.
Oh, really? They were right. Oh, shocking. Seriously, Rosie, do you even think before you do this kind of thing? Man, I wish I could have the ability like Trump did to break these people. I wonder what Trump's secret sauce is, folks. What do you think?
Did not do my due diligence before I made that emotional statement. And I said things about the shooter that were incorrect. I assumed, like most shooters, they followed a standard MO and had standard, feelings of NRA loving kind of gun people. Anyway, the truth is I messed up. And when you mess up, you fess up. I'm sorry. This is my apology video, and I hope it's enough.
Nope.
There's only one thing to do from here.
Disgusting. I mean, both inside and out. You take a look. Well, Rosie O'Donnell's disgusting. I mean, both inside and out. You take a look at her. She's a slob. She talks like a truck driver. Rosie attacked me personally because I was very happy when her talk show failed. The other thing that failed, and this was a real monster, and everybody was suing her, was her magazine. Her magazine called Rosie was a total disaster.
Oh.
So I loved it. I gloat over it. I think it's wonderful because I like to see bad people fail.
I have a question to my American viewers. When did Rosie O'Donnell create her magazine, and when did it fail? When I watched this, I thought to myself, okay, when did Rosie O'Donnell have this? I mean, is it bad enough that magazine of hers kaput or cancel?
She failed. I'm happy about it. She's basically a disaster. Well, she called me a snake oil salesman. And, coming from Rosie, that's pretty low because when you look at her and when you see the mind is weak. I don't see it. I don't get it. I never understood. How does she even get on television? I believe Barbara made a terrible mistake putting her on, and I think Barbara's probably paying a big price. If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person, both inside and out. Rosie's a person that's
Shocking.
very lucky to have her girlfriend. And she better be careful or I'll send one of my friends over to pick up her girlfriend. Why would she stay with Rosie if she had another choice? She's trying to use ABC and The View to get even with me. But with me, we fight back. I'll probably sue Rosie because she doesn't tell the facts. As an example,
Wow.
I'm worth many billions of dollars. Now, she said I was bankrupt. I never went bankrupt. So probably I'll sue her because it would be fun. I'd like to take some money out of her fat ass pockets. I actually think they ought to look at her whole life and see where she's coming from because I think she's got some very deep-seated problems. Perhaps it should be Rosie that goes to rehab. Rosie is
A loser. Yeah, I finished that up. We're gonna see this in one more thing, and I have to ask all of you, why, because of a political belief, that you refuse to hire someone? Now, generally, folks, I had to ask you guys, why is it that people, because of someone's political belief, they refuse to hire them?
Okay, so this right here is a business owner, and she says this right here.
I was really upset to realize that Trump took away the Equal Employment Opportunity Act. Obviously, as a woman, that is scary. But you know what I just realized? As a small business owner, I can start asking people who they voted for. And if they tell me Trump, I can refuse to hire them. So, fuck yeah. I'm going to start discriminating against Trump supporters. Good luck, everyone else.
You know what? In this kind of video, I don't know if she started the business, because if this is already out and her business is not even starting yet, well then, good luck surviving, because I'm 100% certain. I'm guessing her business hasn't started yet. She said she has a small business. I don't know if she started it, what I'm hearing. If she hasn't, then this video is going to be the one thing that prevents any employee or any people who want to apply to think twice. Seriously, I had to ask, how the hell people like this gets away with it?
Hey, listen, I'm completely fine if we can bring back discrimination. I'm completely fine with that. Let's bring back discrimination. Let's go ahead. Let's play it by your rules. So that means everybody gets to discriminate. If everybody gets to discriminate, I'm okay with that. Go ahead. You can discriminate against me being a Trump supporter, and I can discriminate against whoever I want. And at the end of the day, we'll see who's happier in life, okay? We'll see who's happier in life. Because I promise you, I will be much happier. Okay? End of discussion there. Good luck finding... Yeah, I mean, if your idea is that you're not going to hire Trump supporters, good luck with whoever you are going to hire then. I hope that works out for you. We'll see how that works out for you. You're going to actively not hire Trump supporters. So that means you're going to hire Democrats with pronouns in their bio who are always going to be offended and never want to do anything.
Okay, and the question is, what about the customers? You said you didn't... that's the thing. If that woman wants to hire only Democrat, what if those Democrats decide to discriminate on the customer? Think about that, folks. Now, I don't know if that woman has started her business or she hasn't, because if she hasn't started either opening her business or starting her restaurant, whatever it is, that video is going to be the one thing that deterred not just applicants, but customers. I'm 100% certain that many customers and applicants or employee applicants, they probably are going to look at that video and say, okay, no thank you, I don't want this, moving on. If I were an employee or a founder of my business, the one thing I don't do is discrimination. In Asia, mostly, we never discriminate on anything. We never say, oh, you support this, you're not allowed, okay? Because Asians, mostly, they want to make money, okay? They will hire basically anyone as long as you are good at your job, you are capable, and most importantly, you can do the job that you are assigned to. That's the important thing, because you want to make money. An Asian employee or employment is still standing strong, mainly in Asia, okay? And yes, there are some Western countries are still doing good. Mostly are not in the Democrat, on this case, the liberals. They're doing good. Like, for example, Florida, Chicago. No, not Chicago. Chicago's already kaput thanks to their mayor. I think DC is probably going to do good after Trump crack down on crimes. Everything's gonna be back to normal. I mean, what else? I know some states that are the red zone, aka supporting Donald Trump, but in a case for the blue states, such as the Democrat in the US, they're gonna find out the hard way that their virtue signaling is not gonna help their state to thrive in this difficult times, because we all know housing is through the roof. Other cost of living is through the roof.
Well done, Griffin. Now we got this airfield secured, we can get a foothold on this island and start pushing the Japanese back. We're through retreating, lad. America's back in this war.
Despite the brutal climate and high number of enemy troops, the Marines, aided by U.S. soldiers and local inhabitants, were finally victorious. Later in the war, the Marines and their unique battle tactics would prove invaluable.